everybody, I'm April and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade hummus from dried garbanzo beans. So the reason I'm doing this video is when you look online, most recipes seem to call for canned garbanzo beans, and it's nearly impossible to find a really good hummus recipe that calls for dried garbanzo beans. Why do I want to use dried garbanzo beans? Well, for one, canned are much more expensive than a big bulk bag of dried garbanzo beans. And for two, I feel like dried are much healthier. I can soak them, I can bring them to life, and they feel fresher to me. So we're going to do this with an Instant Pot, which makes it even easier and, in my opinion, funner. So let's get started. Okay, so what I did is I took 2 cups of the dried garbanzo beans and I just covered them in bottled water and let them sit in the fridge overnight. And then this morning I took them out and I drained off the little bit of extra water. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transfer them to the Instant Pot. And then I'm going to add 2 cups good clean water. Many of the recipes that you'll find online call for way too much water. So as you can see, the beans are just barely covered by the water. We're going to go ahead and put the lid on. Make sure it's in the closed vent position. Okay, so now all we do is select bean and chili. It's on 20 minutes from last time I made them, and that's all I do. It's going to turn on here and beep in a second. And then after they're done, we're going to let them come down from pressure naturally. Okay, so I let the pressure come down naturally. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. There's our cooked garbanzo beans. And you can see there's just a little bit of water. Not several quarts like some recipes online for. Okay, so I went ahead and I transferred the garbanzo beans to my food processor. I kept all that water because we will need a little bit of water in it. And then I got all my ingredients ready. So I do make my own homemade tahini. And I'm going to put the recipe down below. So you know the exact amounts of what you need. I'm going to add a little bit more tahini. And then we're going to do the juice of 1 whole lemon. This is off my lemon tree. Okay. Okay, and then I have a whole husk of garlic. Now if you aren't a huge garlic fan or you don't like that much garlic, 2 to 3 cloves is what you should probably put in there. So then I have a 1/3 cup of olive oil. Put that in. And then 2 teaspoons of salt. You can add more salt to taste if you want. And then a tablespoon of cumin. And we're going to go ahead and mix that up. Okay, so you just want to process this until it's nice and smooth. You can see it's not quite all the way there yet. And I wouldn't recommend doing this in your blender. I have done it before, and it's a lot more work because it's really thick for a blender. Stopping and scraping the sides. Okay, so I think we're about done. And there is our beautiful hummus, ready to eat. And it smells really good. It smells like garlic and cumin in here. Alright, so I went ahead and I made up a platter with the hummus. And I drizzled some olive oil on the top and I sprinkled some cumin on there. You can use paprika instead if you like that as well. You can add different vegetables in here, whatever you love. We usually have some broccoli and cauliflower. My husband really likes to eat the pickled jalapenos with it. But that's it. We're ready to enjoy. Hope you enjoy my homemade hummus made with the pressure cooker. And be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.